Welcome to Dacey's Divas. Hi, I'm your host, Dacey. Today we are live here at the Lowell Memorial Auditorium to honor and tribute Paul Sullivan. He was such an extraordinary man. Everybody loved Paul from all walks of life. And today, not only is he an extraordinary man, but we are going to meet the woman behind this extraordinary man, Mary Jo Griffin. Welcome, Mary Jo.
Hi, Dacey. Thank you so much for having me and for coming tonight. It's a real honor to have you.
Thank you for having us. It's an honor and a privilege. We all love Paul, but I have to say to the public, you are such an inspiration, and you have certainly made a difference throughout this Merrimack Valley, throughout your children, the community, and the life of Paul. Mary Jo has been through thick and thin with Paul, through his illness and also through his death. But she is here tonight to still live Paul's memory on. And what an inspiration you are.
Thank you. It was all his wishes. You know, he actually really wanted, I'm trying to fulfill some of the dreams he would have fulfilled himself had he been given the time. The children, to deal with the kids at Middlesex Community College and the healthcare issue at Saints Medical Center. So I'm just hoping that I can just keep his legacy alive.
Okay, tonight here we're going to talk about the event. It's a special event. The room is beautiful. We're going to be taking a lot of photos and interviews with all of your friends that are here to honor you and Paul. Let's talk a little bit about, first, I have to say, Mary Jo and I first met how many years ago?
1992.
Was it?
Yes, it
that
was.
long? We worked on Marty Meehan's campaign,
Yes,
and I met your wonderful husband at the inaugural ball.
Yes, you did. I have a picture of that at my house. I'll bring it to you.
Yes, I had mailed that a while back to Paul. Is that maybe another picture?
No, it's that one. You're
Oh,
right.
That's, yes, and that was the first time that I was privileged and honored to meet Paul, and what a wonderful person.
He is. He's a great person.
Let's talk a little bit about you, Mary Jo. Where are you from?
I was born and raised in Lowell. I did go to Notre Dame Academy in Tingsboro, but my heart's in Lowell. And I feel like I've been out of touch with Lowell over the last few years because when Paul worked at night, it was very difficult to be a part of the community when he'd be out every night. So between that and then having him sick for 3 years, it was very difficult. So it's wonderful to be back and part of the community.
Now, you're a mother of 2 girls, plus Paul's additional 3 children.
That's right. Ryan is the oldest. That was Paul's son. My daughter, Caitlin. His daughter, Ashley, with Sullivan. My daughter, Colleen. And Caitlin, and his youngest daughter, Carrie.
Excellent, and I know you're a wonderful, wonderful mom and a wonderful wife. Now tell us a little bit about why we're here, but first, you made a career change. You're working for Middlesex. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, that was exciting because Carol Cowan, Dr. Carol Cowan, who is helping to fulfill one of Paul's dreams of grooming the kids to become future leaders.
She's a wonderful woman. She's another diva.
Yes, she is.
Yes.
She asked me to help I'm the Director of Development and Outreach for the Paul Sullivan Leadership Institute. And you know, Paul and I, when we met and started dating, I was teaching at Middlesex. So I'm kind of coming back home.
I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. That's a small world.
Yes, it is.
Now, okay, so why are we here tonight? I know that the Lowell Sun, Middlesex Community College, Saints Memorial, Trinity, we're all here for Paul Sullivan Foundation.
That's right. The Paul Sullivan Foundation was actually started, Kendall Wallace from the Lowell Sun, Paul's mentor and very best friend, really wanted to get a foundation started. And because people were approaching us with ideas on what we can do to keep his memory alive. That was the Middlesex Community College, that was Saints Medical Center, and you'll hear a little bit more today also about the Melanoma Foundation, which is a Boston-based foundation. It's in New England, but they're building a 1,000-square-foot pavilion at Salisbury State Beach named after Paul. It's a sunshade. So that's exciting. So
that's wonderful.
Yeah, so Kendall and I got together actually I have to be honest with you, I met with him the Monday after the funeral, and we had breakfast and we said, where are we going? Let's do this.
Okay, here we are with the Chumleys, 2 wonderful inspirations that have certainly made a difference throughout this whole Merrimack Valley. Everyone knows the Chumleys, and thank you for coming out tonight. You're very, very welcome, Dacey.
Hi, Dacey. Good evening.
How are you? Good evening. And first, John, you have a big role in tonight, I know.
Well, I hope so. Paul and I were very close, actually from kindergarten on. We grew up in Tewksbury together. Sure, we used to go to kindergarten, first and second grade. His parents built my parents' home in North Tewksbury back in 1954, 1955. Yeah, so we go way back with them.
And tonight is an honor. It's a foundation.
Yes, this is to recognize Paul's life, to celebrate his life, and also to fill the coffers of the Paul Sullivan Foundation, which is going to do some great work in hospice, the Melanoma Foundation, etc.
Right. And I know Mary Jo was telling me that they are building a facility up in Salisbury.
Oh, yes. I guess it's going to be right on the water. I'm understanding it's going to be a sunscreen type thing, and it's something that he had talked about for melanoma, the Melanoma Foundation, etc. So there's 3 or 4 different things that they want to do with the monies that they'll raise tonight, which is probably going to be close to $250,000.
And I know you're personal friends. You've been such a wonderful friend through all of this heartache that she has endured with the loss of Paul. And just maybe you want to talk a little bit about Mary Jo.
Well, you know, Mary Jo was just a wonderful, dear friend. And Friday nights before Paul would head into WBZ, we would always try to go for sushi at Sakura on Summer Street in Chelmsford. And we'd always have a ball and then take off. And so we've been with her from the moment it all happened till the end with Paul. And it's just to see her go through this. I have such admiration and respect for her.
Good evening. Just about a year ago, Karen Bell and Kendall Wallace came to me about having just such an evening as we are having tonight. They really wanted to do something special for Paul, something to bring all of his friends, family, and fans together to have the opportunity to tell him just how much he's admired, how grateful they are for all he does for so many, and to simply tell him how much they love him.